EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Space City, Houston, Texas, and NRG Stadium. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the Houston Texans. Mike Tirico in the booth with Greg Olson and Blake Grupe on the field to get this started. Off we go from Houston. It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. He'll drop to throw. He'll find his tight end. That's Jake Ferguson. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. 15-yard pickup there. It's good for a Texans 1st down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
Now a give up the middle. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Brings up 2nd and
9. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 9. They'll look to throw. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
Let's give credit to that pass rush for making their presence felt, and although it didn't result in a sack, it's the disruption of the timing that's just enough to force that incompletion.
3rd down and 9. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He's got his man. Complete to Wilson. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Here's 1st and 10. They'll run. He'll try the left side now. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
Play action. He'll set up to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. First down for Houston.
Oftentimes in the NFL, Mike, blitzing a good quarterback can kind of be feast or famine, because what you do is you actually speed up their process of identifying the open target. So in this case, it's an underneath safety outlet, but the reason he went there so fast is because he was triggered to that target from the blitz.
Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. The Niners have got it. Boy, that one hurts, Greg. They had a really nice drive going and moved it halfway down the field, but then fumbled down here in the red zone, and the defense comes up with a turnover.
Anytime you put together a drive of this length, Mike, you just want to come away with points. Of course, a touchdown is the main goal, but in this case, to turn the ball over this deep in the red zone is just a brutal turn of events for this offense.
Okay, ready? 10 cycles. 33, yellow. Set, cut.
They'll run, and this is Quinshawn Judkins. And a nice job, able to dance away and get forward for a pickup of a half dozen. From the 35, here's 2nd and 3. They run it once more with Judkins. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
They go zone read here on 3rd and short. Oh, a loose football. And the Texans are going to come up with it.
You know, it's amazing, Mike, that guys still end up fumbling the ball, because I can tell you from experience, the first 15 minutes of every offensive practice is ball security circuit. And that could be a combination of multiple things. How to go to the ground without getting loose to the ball, almost like the art of falling. It could be running over bags or through bags as guys take swats at the ball trying to knock it out. There are so many ways to simulate what the game is like, because at the end of the day, if you want to win in the NFL, protecting the ball is the #1 priority, and it cannot be stressed enough.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
It's a gain of 7.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Up the middle they go. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. A pickup of 14 as he takes it to the 14.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
They'll stick with him again. And the Texans are going to be set up 1st and goal. Good running takes them down to about the 4.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. 3rd and short, 4th and short, the ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Robinson. Touchdown, Houston.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. He'll start at the 4. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
Here we go.
One of the tight ends in motion right.
Cut, cut.
Trying to avoid tacklers, and the ball is out. And the Texans are going to come up with it.
Something these running back coaches preach all the time, Mike, is you can't sacrifice the ball for additional yardage, and I think we had a case of that going here. I love the effort. I love the fight. But it can't come at the expense of the ball. Everything in football is about protecting the ball itself, and in this case, just a little bit too loose with it. They're able to pop it loose, and that's a big turnover.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. To the left side, he's got Ferguson, and they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They get 16 on that connection. It's good for a Texans first down. Gun. Here's a run up the gut. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
Brings up 2nd and
2. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll run out of the gun. Here comes Robinson. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
3rd down, 3 to go. He'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
19 Tiger.
Back to throw. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
He'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
Ready, break. 10, 22 meters, 60 red. 60 red.
On the handoff, Judkins. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. It's good for a Niners 1st down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground, and tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around, so continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage, mix in the runs with the pass, and if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10.
95.
Putting the tight end in motion.
Ready?
And on 1st down, it's back to Judkins. We are through 1. It's the Texans who have the early lead. And more from Houston coming up in a moment. It's the 49ers with the football to start quarter number 2. They've got it 2nd down and less than a yard.
Black 40.
A handoff as they try to run it here. Oh, and he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run.
And just like that, you go from 2nd and inches, where you think it's pretty much a given that you're going to move the chains, to now finding yourself in 3rd and 2 or 3. Great job by that defense. This completely changes this possession.
Yellow, 22.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
The 49ers out to punt this one. That's going to be out of bounds, no return. And the drive's going to start from just inside the 20-yard line. back to throw here to begin the drive. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. And he's out of bounds. They're going to mark him at the 35. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
I like the call. Using the screen as a drive starter to pick up a chunk play and get this offense into some rhythm. It's clear this offensive play caller anticipated the rush of the defense, and he was able to use it against them.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now give on the ground. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. That's Michael Williams in on the tackle.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, they're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. A gain of 17 yards. First down for Houston. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 41, here's 2nd down and 6. Out of the gun, he'll throw. That'll be caught by the running back, Robinson. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Second time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the first down.
Oh, he's going nowhere. Knocked down hard in the backfield.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. That's to the left side and caught by, he's hit after the catch and the ball comes free. And this is going to wind up 49er football. They have it. And so much for a nice gain through the passing game. Not finishing the play, fumbling the football, and the offense has turned it over, Greg.
Mike, give credit to the defender here for not quitting on this play. They just give up a chunk play in the passing game. He stays after it, and instead of just making a simple tackle, he attacks the ball, knocks it loose, and creates a big takeaway for this defense.
Here we go. Blue 32.
Drive starts with a run by Judkins. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground, Mike. There was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Second and 10. They send a receiver in motion left. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Trying to hook up with Cade Otton that time around. And it'll be third down.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. They need to say, okay, we've struggled here in the first half putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase first downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small, and oftentimes when you take that approach, it snowballs, and next thing you know, you find your groove.
Here's a screen set up for Judkins. And he's going to be out of bounds, well short of what he needed. And the punt team will come on for fourth down.
That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
This brought in out past the 20. And some nifty running on the return. Picked up some good yardage before he was taken down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll get this out to his running back. And he's back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. No gain before stepping out of bounds. They'll try again here. Second and 10. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
They need 8 as they come up for third down. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll air one out for Higgins. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up fourth down. On fourth down, here's Blake Gillikin to punt. And a nice return there. The offense not going to be backed up as much as they could have. Drive's going to start from beyond the 20. This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10. They bring a tight end in motion left. Now, faking the give. Now he's just going to pitch this one forward. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike, you never go broke taking a profit. And give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 2. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Third and 2. Here we go. They'll put a receiver in motion right.
Ready?
Has his man. It's Stewart. Loose inside the 30. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. First and 10.
Come on, set. Yellow, 43. Cut.
Up the middle goes Judkins here. And a nice run there on first down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2. The Texans 13-yard line.
Here we go, set. 60 red. 60 red. Set.
Again, it's Judkins. And the 49ers are going to have 1st and goal, try to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
A chance here to draw level before the break. It's 1st and goal.
45, right. Hey, you. Set, cut.
Here's a run. He'll get maybe a yard down to the 4-yard line. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal.
Let's go now. Hey, red. Cut.
Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Third and goal.
Here we go. Strike 6, 62 close.
It's Otten in motion. Judkins. And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's 4th and goal.
That third down stop, Mike, now changes the entire approach of this offense. You're thinking to yourself, all right, it's 3rd down. Let's run it on up in there. If we don't score, we still have 4th down in our back pocket. But now the defense takes you back for a loss. So what do you do now? And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well. You're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
Halftime, coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That is hard! And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Now a signal, timeout called. 9 seconds left to play in this first half.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Here's Jake Elliott now to try the field goal. This a 48-yard attempt. Elliott's kick is good. And the Texans go out to a 10-3 lead.
And that kick will help extend the lead. But remember, Mike, it's still a one-possession game. Halftime's right around the corner. So both teams, there's a lot of work left to be done before we crown a winner here.
Just 1 second remaining in this first half, and they will kick it away. Now return coming from the 7. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Throwing now on 1st and 10. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Protecting the ball anytime you throw the ball in the middle of the field is obviously critical, right? That's where tip passes, that's where all sorts of stuff happens when you put the ball in harm's way. But you also have to protect your receivers. There's a bit of a trust back and forth with the receivers saying, hey, I'm willing to go across the middle and compete for the ball. But now you're my eyes. You have to protect me and make sure that the location of the ball doesn't run me into a big hit.
Ready?
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. That's complete on the tight end screen. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
On the set.
3rd down, they need 5.
Here we go, set. Yellow, 10 cycle. Set.
He'll try to get this one on the ground. And he is going to have a 49ers first down by about 3 yards. They wind up getting 7 on that 3rd and 4.
Really nice play call there that time. I think early on the quarterback realized pretty quickly, Mike, this is a light box. We got to take advantage of it. They get the right run call dialed up, and they're able to move the chains.
Got it?
So 1st and 10 here now at the 38.
Come on, set. Yes, right. 97. Cut.
They'll look to throw. Throw left side complete to Pearsall. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 5.
Down. 53.
Pearsall, the man in motion.
Cut, cut.
The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
62 blue. Ready.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That's out wide to Judkins. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Ready, right.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down.
Set, ready. Flat, 95. Set.
They'll run for it. It's Judkins. And he's going to have a Niners first down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive.
And the decision to go for it on 4th and short, it's a lot easier, Mike, when you take a look in that huddle and you see the big guys up front. I mean, their ability to continue to win at the point of attack. We've seen it all game long, and when that's the case, you don't need to overthink it. Turn around, hand it to your back, fresh set of downs.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
45, one. Ready.
Now a give up the middle. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. They send the tight end in motion. Here's Judkins. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. First down, 49ers.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
Here we go. 33, yellow.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Yellow, 43. Shot, 17. Ready?
They run straight ahead with Judkins. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
These are tough situations. You want to stay out of 2nd and real long. You figure it's going to be a pass, but this is a nice changeup by the play caller. He keeps the ball on the ground, picks up a good gain, and now this 3rd down got a whole lot more manageable.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Here we go, set. Yellow, 22.
Receiver in motion, headed left. They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. He's going to have the 1st down and more. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. That his 2nd TD catch of the season.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
All level at 10 as this one's kicked off. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll go with a counter on 1st down. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7. That's thrown quickly, taken in by Collins. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. The Texans set to punt this one away. They'll punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And this is going to pin him back. It's out of bounds inside the 10.
On the double. Double, 38. Set, ready. 45, right. Set.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A short one there to Otten. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
Ready. 53. Ready.
He'll look to throw. Got a man downfield. It's Iomanner. And they're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line. Stoppage here, one of the 49ers is down. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Down. Blue, 32. Ready.
Throwing now from the gun. Finding room at midfield. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. First time they've looked his way all game long, but he comes through with the grab and a 1st down.
Ready. 60 red. 60 red. Set.
They'll look to throw again. That'll be caught by the running back, Judkins. Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 9.
Let's go. Red, 38. Cut.
Back to the air one more time. The pass brought in by Stewart. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Got it.
Here now, 3rd and 5.
Here we go. 22 meters. Black, 95.
Pearsall, the man in motion.
Cut.
He'll drop this one down to Judkins. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch, and move the chains.
So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Okay, ready?
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10.
Yellow, 43. Sharp, 17. Ready?
They'll look to throw yet again. That's into the hands of the fullback. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
So I don't think his fullback was his primary option on that play, but a really nice job by the quarterback working quickly through his progression, getting the ball down to his big fullback, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
Now it's 2nd and 1.
Here we go. Black 40.
It's Otten in motion. They'll run the toss here with Judkins. And he's going to be close to a 1st down. Looks like he'll have just enough to keep the chains moving.
Ready. Check pink. 33. Yellow. Hey,
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion.
set.
On the give, it's Judkins. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Second down and 8.
Set. Ready. Yellow. 22. Set.
Now they'll set up to throw. This one caught at the 4. And he'll take it on in. Troy Franklin. Touchdown, 49ers. That touchdown number 1 for him on the year. Groupie able to add the extra point. And the 49ers go up by 7. It is now 17-10. So the lead is 7 now here in this 4th quarter. The tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Drive will start on the ground, and that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Back to throw. He'll find his man. That's Jaden Higgins. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
And the Texans 1st down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
A shotgun snap, and they'll give it to Robinson. Hey, that's about as exciting a one-yard run as you're going to see all game. Found a way to dodge that first would-be tackler, but not much after that.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Big play coming up. This is third down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he's going to get awfully close to the first down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short.
This is a really popular concept on third down. It's good versus man, it's good versus zone. They call it mesh routes or drag routes. They want to create some traffic in the middle of the field and pop the receiver out the backside of the defense. But give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. They rallied to the ball and keeps them short from picking up the first down.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the fourth, but they will turn it over on down.
And this is a tricky call for this coach. A field goal doesn't do you a lot of good, but a touchdown does. So I don't hate the call, but great job by this defense coming up with a stand and getting the ball back.
They'll run with Judkins to begin the drive. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. 16 yards on the game, and a quick first down.
Fourth quarter, you find yourself protecting a one-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
And on first down, it's back to Judkins. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
Ready up. Let's go now. 50, green. Ready?
Handoff here, up the middle, and he'll get back to midfield. So no gain on that one. This crowd into it now as we get to third down.
32, yellow. Ready.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they force fourth down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
The 49ers out for the punt as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. That is taken at the 10. Oh, looked like he may have hit a seam for a moment, but he's taken down after a solid return. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get 4 here, up to the 24-yard line.
Yeah, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
He'll drop to throw. That's right side. He's got Ferguson. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the 1st down.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. They get 14 on that hookup. It's good for a Texans 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
They'll drop to throw. That's to the left side and caught by Noel.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
They'll look to throw. Out wide, that's Robinson. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. They'll pick up 23 on that one. 1st down for Houston.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Oh, they leave Noel wide open. He's got it. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drive, and it gets his team a 1st down. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on them early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Here's 2nd down and 3. That's to Ferguson once again. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with 1st and goal. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their 2nd, as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. Now, 1st and goal.
Let's go now. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Oh, and a pressure there. He can't get a throwaway, and he's taken down. Texans going to use the last of their timeouts here. They stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. Now from the 9, it'll be 2nd and goal.
70 Lions.
That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
Down in here in the low red zone, Mike, these windows are just so short. The field's a lot wider than it is deep, so it really changes the scheme and the progression of the quarterback, and nowhere really to go with the ball, and falls incomplete.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. And that's going to be intercepted. And the Niners are right back in this one.
And in these tight games, especially in the second half, Mike, these are the big moments that somebody needs to step up and make a play, and that's exactly what he's able to do here. Great read, great reaction, steps in front of that ball and ends up going the other way.
Ready. 50, green. Hut.
Victory formation, defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it. So a win here for our visitors, the 49ers. They bounced back from the loss last week, really put in a determined effort to come away with the victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.